quadruple charge. To me, next season we can win the quadruple. People might not laugh. The quadruple. Absolutely, listen. And the reason why I say that is because for Leicester to win the league, that means anything can happen.
Trophies are Arsenal going to win this season, and which ones?
We're going to win 2. We're going to win the FA Cup and the Premier League.
Up the Gunners!
Dominant in the Premier League, and the FA Cup we always seem to win.
The best team in England. We're in the league, we're in the Champions League, we're in the FA Cup, and whatever the Milk Cup's called these days. We're going to do a lot. We're going to do all 4 of them counts. At least 2.
I think that Arsenal is going to do well in the Champions League. In the Champions League and the Premier League. This is the time to go to get the trophy.
They will win the Champions League, the Premier League, and the FA Cup. We're going to win them all, mate. Every single one of them. Champions League, Premier League, League Cup, FA Cup. Done.
FA Cup, Premier League, and Champions League.
And why?
Best team in the land.
For all you Ladbroke fans and everybody else who support the Arsenal, we're not in the mix anymore. We are sailing across with something special this year.
Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN. Big up to everyone that is locked in. And it's a great afternoon after Arsenal proceed to the final of the Carabao Cup. And today we can just relax. We can relax, watch Newcastle versus Man City and see who we get in the final. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up to everyone locked in. And it's a very good evening right now, being an Arsenal fan at this current moment. We still ain't won it, but obviously we're in the final. We're in the final. And I trust that we can do our thing in the final, man. I think we can do our thing in the final. We can go forward and be able to win this cup. Now we've got Newcastle. Before we get into the Newcastle Man City, big up to everyone that's locked in. Before we get into all of that, we've got Arteta coming out saying that Saka's injury doesn't seem as bad as what once thought. And he's under evaluation as to whether he can start this weekend against Sunderland. So that's good news. We need as many people, as many players as we can get back. We need them all back. And Saka's one of them. Hopefully Saka can get back to his best. And so it's under evaluation. We don't know yet if he's going to start against Sunderland. It's going to be evaluated. And we'll see from there. We will see from there. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up to Carl Walsh. You know what I mean? Big up Lynch. Big up Richard. Big up everyone, bro. Big up Nameless. And yeah, man, we're here, man. Listen, good vibes, man. We did what we needed to do. We got our job done by hook or by crook. Was it the best performance ever? No. But at the end of the day, we're in a final. And that's what it's about. You know what I mean? My biggest gripe with this club has been about lifting trophies. Lifting trophies. That's what I've been saying. I don't care. I want to win every competition that we're in. I want to win Carabao Cup. I want to win FA Cup. I want to win the Champions League. I want to win the Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? If that is enough to keep this manager in the job, we have to see. We'll analyze at the end of the season. I'm going to stick by what I've said. The only way I change my mind on this manager is if he wins me the Prem or the Champions League. Then he can keep his job and then he can stay for longer. He should be rewarded. I've also said constantly, I've always said, if he wins me the Champions League, build him a statue. Put him down. He's a legend. He'll be a club legend. You know what I'm saying? If Arteta can pull off winning the Champions League, I don't believe that we can win the Champions League. But it doesn't matter. Do you know what I'm saying? It's down to the players and the manager to prove that we can do that. I definitely have said that this team is good enough to win the league. I've definitely said that this team is good enough to win trophies this season. You know what I mean? And Carabao Cup, for me, is going to springboard us to go forward and be able to lift more trophies. I'm happy, man. I listen, everything ain't done yet. I didn't over-celebrate yesterday because job's not done. You know what I mean? Word to Kobe Bryant, job's not done. You know what I'm saying? Until you're lifting that trophy, job's not done. And even then, but at the end of the day, I've been saying that, listen, Arsenal winning the Carabao Cup gives this squad belief that they're able to get over the line, that they're able to win trophies under this regime, this project, whatever you want to call it. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. That's why we spent so much money. That's why we've bought in Berta. That's why we've broken our transfer record getting Declan Rice. That's why we've gone out there and got Gyökeres. That's why we've gone out there and purchased these players to get over the line. A club like Arsenal need to be winning trophies. We have to be lifting trophies. We have to be winning majors. I've never once said that we have a God-given right to win it every year, but 22 years without a major is a disgrace. And hopefully this year we can just stop that and we can actually go forward in lifting major honours and lifting trophies. and not looking at top 4 finishes and stuff like that. So listen, congratulations to the players and the manager, but there's still a lot to be done in that final. We're yet to see who we're going to get in that final, whether it's Newcastle and City. Later on, I'm going to evaluate each team and let you know who I prefer to face in the final and who I think is going to get to the final. But big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Tamzaki familia. You already know. You know what I'm saying? But let's get straight on it. Saliba coming out saying he wants to win the quad. Now, I like hearing this from the players. It's down to the players to go out there and actually get it over the line. But this is what it's about. Saliba, previous seasons has said, when asked, are you one of the best centre-backs in the world? He said, I can't be considered one of the best centre-backs in the world if I've not lifted trophies. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, we knew that Saliba, listen, big up to Saliba and big up to Berta, because a couple of months ago, we were looking at Saliba thinking, okay, he's linked to Real Madrid. Is he going to leave? Is he going to stay? And hopefully, and we were thinking, hopefully he does stay, but the allure of Real Madrid, is he going to go? Berta got the contract signed. Saliba signed an extension. I'm sure there was talks behind that where Saliba was probably told, listen, we're on the cusp of winning trophies. Stick with Arsenal, sign a new contract. You're a starter at this club. You're a big influence, not only on the pitch, but off the pitch. And we need you to stay. And he stayed. Now, a lot of these contracts that we've signed, in my opinion, I don't have no insider knowledge, in my opinion, is Saliba signing an extension, Gabriel signing an extension, Saka signing an extension. It's probably with the promise that we are ready now to win major honours. And the club went out there in the summer and got Eze and got Gyökeres and got Zubimendi and got these players to help us get over the line. So at the end of the day, if we want to keep these players for longer than their current contracts and keep them here, we need to be lifting trophies. And the Carabao Cup is, to me, the start of that mentality shift, the start of us being able to get over the line. But we have to do it. We have to do it. So at the end of the day, Saliba saying that he believes that we can do the quadruple. He wants to win trophies. We want to win trophies. We're desperate for trophies. My whole anger, frustration at this football club is because of the trophies, because there's been a lack of trophies for way too long, and too many people comfortable with us not getting over the line and making excuses. So listen, Saliba coming out and saying, Saliba speaking to CBS Sports. Saliba said Arsenal have set their sights on unprecedented quadruple this season. I'm tired of leaving a season with nothing in my pockets. We want to win everything: FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League, Champions League. The team will try its best to achieve all of this season. Listen, it's not been done. Do I think we're going to win the quadruple? No. Do I think Arsenal are capable of winning the double? Yes. I do think we can win a double. I do think we can win the cup and win the league. But it's down to us. It's down to the players to go out there and show us that they're good enough and that they've learned from past mistakes. And this manager's learned from past mistakes to be able to get us over the line. If they're not able to do that, then it is what it is. This manager's going to have to go. But at the same time, listen, quadruple, I don't think is happening, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Quadruple charge for me ain't happening. You know what I mean? But I want my players to be hungry. Do I believe it's going to happen? Is a different conversation. But I want my players to be hungry. I want my players to want to go out there and want to win everything. I don't want my players to think, oh no, we don't care about this cup or we don't care about that cup. No, give it your all and try go for it. Try go for it. I don't think we're going to achieve it in terms of a quadruple. But go out there and win me a major. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even been that greedy this season. All I said is win me a major. I haven't even said win a double. I just said win me a major. I need a major honour to justify the time, money, and everything spent. Do you know what I'm saying? Right now, focus on the Carabao Cup. FA Cup if you can win it. Yeah, I'm saying, like I said, I don't think we're gonna win the Champions League. I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna win the FA Cup either. I think we're gonna be prioritizing the Premier League. But listen, just go win me. Listen, I'll be more than happy if we can win a cup and a major. I'm cool with that. Out there and get it done. Do you know what I'm saying? Go win me this major honor. Go win me the league, man. Go win me the league. Do you know what I mean? 22 years without winning me a league. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? But Saliba thinks we can do a quadruple charge. I don't agree, but it is what it is, bro. Yeah, I'm saying it is what it is. I don't believe the team is able to do a quadruple charge, and it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? But I definitely want my players believing that they can do it. But there's the difference between belief and reality. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Urian Timber believes winning the Carabao Cup can springboard Arsenal to win majors. Listen, I agree. I think this does wonders for the mentality of the players. I think it does more for the players than it does for us. They're the ones that have to go out there and prove themselves. They're the ones that have to go out there and get it over the line. They're the ones that have to go out there and show that they're good enough to compete with the best. They're the ones that have got to show us that they're winners. And I think it shows them some belief after so long, you know, trusting this process, backing this manager, year in, year out of disappointment. You know, how many times? 3 times in a row coming in second. They need the belief that they can get over the line. So I think it will work wonders for the players themselves. You know what I'm saying? That they actually, okay, we won the Carabao Cup. Let's push on. Let's push on and let's go for the major. We've shown that we can be winners. We show that we can turn up in finals. We show that we can get to finals. We're showing that we can deal with the pressure when we need to deliver. So it is what it is, man. Listen, I like that the players are coming out and they're full of belief, but you have to turn that belief into trophies. It's all good believing, but you need to turn it into trophies. That's what they need to come out and do. So hopefully, you know, we win this Carabao Cup and it pushes us to go on in the league and the players to not capitulate like they've done in prior seasons. It's everything's handed to us. I've been saying this. Everything has been handed to us. We've got Man City's captain Rodri using referees and VAR as excuses. He looks rattled. We've got Pep looking like he's rattled, talking about VAR and this always happens to us in the last couple of games and rare and VAR and referees. So he looks rattled. Then we've got everybody else not really applying any pressure. Aston Villa losing to Brentford. 10-man Brentford, they were a man down, still lose that game 1-0. They looking like they ain't got the minerals to get over the line. They're looking like they can't, you know, keep the pressure in this title race. So it's all there for us to get over the line. Everything has been given to us. We've got a very decent run towards the end of the season. We've got Sunderland next. We're expected to win that. We've got Brentford. We should be beating them. We've got Wolves. We should be slapping them. We've got Tottenham. We've already slapped them up 3-0. We've got Chelsea. We've already shown that we can beat them twice in the cup. We've got Brighton. That should be a win. Everton, that should be a win. Bournemouth, that should be a win. You know what I'm saying? City, this version of City, we should be beating them. We should be beating them. Fulham, we should be beating them. West Ham and Burnley. And then Crystal Palace. All of those games are winnable games, in my opinion. If this club is as amazing, if this squad is as amazing as everyone says, best squad in Europe, best young manager that we have to tie down or we'll end up losing Arteta, then if the manager and the squad is so amazing, we should be winning all those games. It's a very favourable run that we've got from now to the end of the season. And I'm expecting wins. And if anyone says, oh, you're asking for too much, well, that's what it takes to be champions. That's what it takes to be champions. So you either want to be champions or you don't want to be champions. If you don't want to be champions, then cool. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Go support a club where there's no pressure. Go support a club that's no pressure. I'm sorry, after all of this money spent, everything else like that, those are very favourable runs and we should be winning all those games. I'm not saying that we have to slap every team 3-4-0. I've never said that we have to slap teams, but we need convincing runs and we need to make sure that the majority of the games we win convincingly. We can continue with a good performance and we can actually see out the game and not be holding on to a 1-0 lead. Kill off the game. And that's what we need to do if we want to be champions. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, I still want to see what version of Arsenal is going to turn up. Like I said, the performance against Chelsea wasn't a great performance. Eze was poor. Gyökeres was poor. Martinelli was poor. They're all poor. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the attack. Hopefully, that was just, we wanted to stink it out and make sure that we gave Chelsea nothing to get back into the game. And hopefully it's not what we're going to do going forward. Because that's how we started dropping points. That's how we started dropping points against Man United, you know what I'm saying? Nottingham Forest and teams like that. You know what I mean? Go for the kill and Liverpool. So, yeah, listen, just get over the line and win this, man. Big up, man. Big up, my G. Big up, bro. You know what I mean? Big up, bro. Big up Ahmed as well, man. Big up, bro. You know what I mean? Saliba, Gabby, Timber, Rice are a wall. Come on, you Gunners. Big up, bro. Big up, bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Big up, man. Big up, bro. Big up. Quadruple. Bro, it's crazy. We ain't winning no quad, man. Let's just be real, man. The issue with Arsenal right now is that they are bro, we will see, man. We will see. Quadruple charge still kills me. It's mad, bro. Quadruple charge, you know. Quadruple charge is mad. Cup and a major. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. Big up North and the chat. The so-called negative fans are looking like they were right all this time. Learn something, top flip-flop gooners, bro. We've kept it consistent. We kept it consistent. I've always said I'm open to changing my mind if we win. If he actually hits my requirement. We still haven't hit my requirement. I always said I will celebrate winning the cups because I always like trophies and I always celebrate winning trophies. For me to change my mind, he has to win me a major and that's it. You know what I'm saying? If he wins me a major, I'll say fair enough, Arteta. It's taken you 6 years. You know what I mean? 2 more years than what Top Goon has told me it'll take you to win a major, but whatever. It's taken you 6 years. You've gotten over the line. Cool. You can have another 2 years. You know what I mean? You can have another 2 years. If you don't win it, if you don't win a major within the next 2 years, then you got to go. Do you know what I mean? And it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. I've always stuck to what my requirements are to change on this manager. And until that's achieved, I stay with the same opinion. I don't trust him. I don't think he's good enough. And I don't think he's good enough to get us to where we need to get to. And that's back to winning Premier Leagues and trying to win the Champions League and getting over the line. Do you know what I mean? I don't think so, but it's up to him to prove me wrong. The requirement's there. Until you reach it, I'm always going to be skeptical based on past bottle jobs. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We can see that the players are ready and hungry to win trophies. I like the mentality. That's what I'm saying. I like the mentality too. I want them to believe that they can win everything. I want my players to believe that they can go out there and do it. If the players don't believe that they can do it, then, bro, they're the ones that have to go out there on the pitch and perform. If they can't believe that they can do it, then, boy, this is we got no chance. You know what I mean? We weren't going for the kill yesterday, which I slightly understand. I understood it. I got it, and at the end of the day, we got over the line. We gave Chelsea no opening to get back into the tie, and it worked. So, you know, big up to Arteta for that, and big up to the players. They got themselves to the final. So it's fair enough. In the league, though, we can't be doing that because in the league, we need to be playing for 3 points. We need to get over the line and get ourselves 3 points. That's the difference. You know what I mean? We can't be taking that mentality into the league. And that's my only thing. But yeah, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I think focus on Carabao. If we beat City to that cup, I think we'll kick on and win the league. Yeah, bro, hopefully everything is placed for Arsenal to be champions this season. Everything. But then again, we said this 22-23 season. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully they've learned from it. You know what I mean? I know some top gooners, I know they don't like us mentioning it. Oh, why are you talking about it? Bro, it happened, and it happened under this manager. It's not like I'm talking about something that happened within Arsenal when Mikel Arteta wasn't a manager. So I'm always going to reference that because I saw it. I've seen us bottle it numerous times. He's got to prove us wrong. You know what I mean? Big up Black Crow, man. The mentality of the players will carry the mentality of the manager. I'll be real. Bro, we'll see, man. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Big up Gianni as well. Big up, bro. Clinch the Carabao and your squad gets that mentality push to get the Premier League wrapped up. Crumble in the final and let the Carabao slip. It could go downhill from there. I agree, man. I agree. I think if we don't win the Carabao, I think our mentality is gonna go. I agree, bro. I think our mentality is gonna go because the level of pressure now to win, you know, FA Cup and the Prem. I think he will probably prioritize the Prem. He's always prioritized the Prem anyway. Just falling short of winning it. I think if we lose the Carabao, I think the fact that they get to a final and lose that, I think is going to impact the team a lot because they got to a final. It's all about getting that close and then not winning it. But I think we're going to win it, bro. I think we're going to win the Carabao Cup. I can't see City winning tonight with their current form and injuries. Big up North, big up, bro. But hold your horses. Many of your fan base have started talking about winning quadruple already. Nah. Listen, we shouldn't be talking anything about quadruple, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that they're going too far. They're going too far, in my opinion. We ain't winning no quadruple, bro. I didn't like that we played for a 0-0 at all. Mentality totally wrong. irrespective of the end result. Listen, I'll be real. Like at the end of the day, we wanted to, you know what I mean? We put the game to bed in the first leg. To be fair to the team, we put the game to bed in the first leg, and then we afforded ourselves being able to stink it out and then get a 1-0 and walk away. I kind of hear it. I kind of hear it in terms of, you know, I'm not really going to get onto Arteta about that too tough, because I kind of hear the thought behind it. I just don't want it to continue into the league. You know what I mean? We do need to be ending games, and we can't be playing for draws in the league. We're going to bottle this league if we do that. That's how we bottled it last season. You're happy with the passive performance levels coupled with Eze not taking off early, keeping him fully fit for Sunderland. What was the thinking behind Eze in midfield 3 against us, in your opinion? Listen, I don't think he was trying to play for our attackers. He was kind of like, if we create something, then we bury those opportunities. But at the same time, he just wanted to get through to the final. Do you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, this manager's not going to change, innit? I don't like this style of play. I would have rather us killed off the game. We did end up scoring a goal. The performance wasn't good, but we've got to the final. Do you know what I'm saying? We've got to the final. I've already critiqued this style of play numerous times on this channel. I don't like it. I don't think it's good enough to win majors. And it's down to this manager to show me that I'm wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't think a lot of players, attacking players, played well, but we didn't play to their strengths, and we tried to ultimately be compact defensively and try and hit them if we get an opportunity. Try and hit them. There was opportunities that we did create from set pieces. There was some direct balls into Martinelli that he didn't take advantage of. There was 2 opportunities that he didn't take advantage of. All in all, it's not my style. It's not my cup of tea, the way that we play. I don't like it. And like I said, if we play like that in the league, we're not going to win it. But we played to progress to the next stage and win the final. Football needs to be saved. If y'all win anything, y'all talk about it for the next 20 years. Listen, it is what it is with my fan base, isn't it? Yeah, I'm saying. I'm not going to lie. Martinelli was testing my patience yesterday. Yeah. He was poor, man. He was poor. Do you know what I mean? He was definitely poor, bro. Big up, man. Big up to everyone locked in. But yeah, man, it's one of them ones. Like today, Newcastle and City. Newcastle got slapped up the other day by Liverpool. I can't lie. I've been saying, yo, this Newcastle team, bro, like ever since they got rid of Isak, bro, they're toothless. Like, do you know what I mean? They played 5 at the back against PSG and they got a draw. Okay. But I don't know, man. Like, they got their striker Voldemar, but they keep playing these wingers up front. Like, the problem I got with Newcastle is they don't create anything through the middle. They don't create anything through the middle because they ain't got the players to create through the middle. They create everything through the wings. But their wingers, they're not clinical enough. They're not clinical enough. Barnes is not clinical enough. Gordon's not clinical enough. Elanga's not clinical enough. They've got certain players I just don't think are of the level to where they want to get to, like Willock. You know what I mean? And that back line at times leaves a lot of space in behind. You saw the space in behind that they was given to Ekatike. The space that were given to Wirtz, not closing down their men. You know what I mean? And I feel like they're very one-dimensional and creating everything through their wingers. I think Man City beat them, bro. I don't think Newcastle are that great this season. I really don't. And I think Eddie Howe as well has struggled to adapt at certain times, and getting rid of Isak just taking that bite away from their team. I think they're just taking their bite away from that team. I think Tonali hasn't really hit the heights that was expected, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Willock, for me, is not good enough. They got some good players, but I just don't feel like they've got those players with the killer instinct. Do you know what I mean? Those players that can just kill off the game. Yeah, I mean, I see Newcastle creating a load of chances at times. Like they're a team that are good at times at creating opportunities, but they don't finish their dinner. And they're very one-dimensional as to how they play. And I just don't feel like they'll be able to really punish Man City. I don't feel like they've got the players to punish them. Whether it's Wisa starting, whether they're playing Barnes, Gordon, Elanga up as a front three. I just feel like they've kind of hit the ceiling with these group of players. They need players to take them to another level. And Isak gave them that, and they just don't have it. You know what I mean? They don't have it at the moment. And obviously Joe Linton injured, Bruno Guimaraes is injured, Livramento's injured. They have got a few injuries as well. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones, man. Listen, City. If City lose this, bro, like I'm really be questioning their mentality because this Newcastle team is there for the taking. Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, and Livramento all out. They got slapped 4-1 against Liverpool. Like light work. Made light work of these lot. Do you know what I mean? Like even at the end, like not even marking Konate, do you know what I mean, in the box. Like defensively, they've been all over the place, leaving too many gaps. Their midfield doesn't create enough opportunities. They're very reliant on their wingers, and they don't have anyone that's a really clinical finisher. I think they're a team that relies on volume and how many opportunities that they can muster up, because they need their front three need a load of opportunities to be able to bury the goal. So I think Man City, I think they should be able to slap them up. I'll be real. I'm expecting to see City in the final, but then again, like I said, City look all over the place, and City as well. I mean, talking about City as well, they've been able to bottle leads. You know, the start of January. When they have at the start of January, they had 3 draws. They drew 0-0 to Sunderland. They drew 1-1 to Chelsea. They drew 1-1 to Brighton. You know what I mean? Then they slapped up Exeter 10-1. They beat Newcastle, obviously, in the first leg. You know what I mean? And they should be able to beat them again. You know what I mean? In the second leg of the semis. So, listen, they got the Man City, though, they got slapped up and exposed against Man United convincingly. Let's just be real. They got slapped up against Bodo Glimt. They beat Wolves. They beat Galatasaray, and then they drew to Tottenham. So both teams have been inconsistent, but at the end of the day, Man City have got certain. They got quality that Newcastle don't have. They got quality that Newcastle don't have. Semenyo's come in and has made an instant impact in that team. Haaland, you can never rest on Haaland, you know what I mean? Give him space, give him time. He will bury his chances. I know people getting onto Haaland saying, oh, Haaland hasn't been turning up. Bro, sometimes, you know what I mean? Strikers go for a little dry patch sometimes, but Haaland, he's going to be scoring goals soon again. Like, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? They still got Cherky, they got Reinders, they got Rodri. Do you know what I mean? They still got a lot of quality, Man City. So they got Marmouche. They've got a lot of players. They've got Foden. They still got a lot of players. If Man City, for me, Man City win it today. I do think there's certain things that they're doing that I don't really understand. O'Reilly in the midfield, why? Bernardo's kind of past it yet. Plays week in, week out. Don't understand why. And yeah, there's a couple of things that I just don't get with the team. I don't get why Reinders is not starting. I really don't understand why Reinders isn't starting, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And we'll see. They got more than enough quality, man. But it's nice as an Arsenal fan to just be chilling and just watching these two battle it out and see who we get in the final. I still think, regardless if we get City or Newcastle, I still feel like we win the final, in my opinion. I still feel like we win the final. But this team has to go out there and prove it. You know what I mean? We will win today, but we will lose at Anfield. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Reinders hasn't played well, North. Yeah, but has Bernardo been playing well? Yeah, he got an assist the other day, but he's been playing poor in a lot of games, bro, and he still gets selected. So if it's based on form, why is Bernardo always getting into the team? That's what I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get that. At this point, even God don't know what's wrong with City. Now, I just think there's certain favorites, bro. There's certain favorites that he picks, and I'm just like, I don't know. And it's your style of play. For me, it's two things. It's consistently playing Bernardo when I think he's past his best, and it's your style of play. It's very lackluster. It's very, do you know what I mean? It's very, I don't know, like there's no emphasis in the way that you guys play. It's just kind of side to side. It's very similar to Arsenal. It's very similar to Arsenal. It's just side to side, lackadaisy, taking your time. Do you know what I mean? Chilling, relaxing. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Ask Pep about Bernardo. It's mad, bro. It's mad, bro. It's actually mad. Yo, big up Charlene, bro. Big up, bro. I swear, if we can't beat Newcastle today, fucking fold the club. I get it, bro. Nah. I think City win it, bro. I'll be real. I think City win it, bro. I think City win it. And I think Haaland gets a goal today as well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. I don't see Newcastle doing it. Sorry, Newcastle. I like Newcastle, but nah, bro. Like, I don't think that. I think that team's kind of stagnated. I can't lie. I think Newcastle kind of stagnated under Eddie Howe. I think he's a decent manager. I also think, obviously, because of financial fair play and everything, they're not able to go and get the players that take them to the next level. I just don't think they got the personnel. You know, I think they got some good players. Like, they got, obviously, Bruno Guimaraes. They've got Joe Linton. They've got Lewis Hall that I would take at Arsenal. I think he's a very good player. Like, they've got some good players, but they just don't have that. You know what I'm saying? Weiss is a decent player, but yeah, he's not Isak. He's not Isak. You know what I mean? It's one of them ones, bro. I just don't think they've spent the money and being able to invest the money to really, really compete. You know what I mean? If this takeover would have been back in City days or Chelsea days, yeah, Newcastle would be a serious problem. But they're not able to spend the money that the rest of us can spend. Win the Carabao and rest your energies to be put solely onto the Premier League. Or you want to take a gamble stretching the squad resources with FA Cup commitments. No, bro. Listen, if we win the Carabao Cup, focus on the Premier League. At the end of the day, I don't feel like we can win the Champions League, and I don't feel like we can go for the FA Cup and the Prem. Do you know what I mean? Like, rotate the squad. Everyone talks about how great this squad is. Rotate the squad. You know what I mean? But put your strongest team out in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? But he's going to have to rotate in the FA Cup the way he's been rotating in the Carabao Cup. So we've definitely got a big enough squad to rotate. We've definitely got a big enough squad to compete on multiple fronts, but he needs to win this Prem, bro. I feel like if he puts all his eggs in the Champions League, which I don't think he will, but if he puts all his eggs in the Champions League, I just feel like there's teams there that they got too much for us. You know what I mean? I feel like Barca's got too much for us. I think but PSG have got too much for us. They showed us last season. Do you know what I mean? And I've not seen a development as to how we play to say, okay, if we face PSG this time, or if we face, you know what I mean? But and certain teams are different animals, like Inter, Bayern, all these teams, they're different animals when it's the knockout stages of the Champions League. Now, we've seen this. Wasn't there a season where Liverpool finished top of the Champions League table? They didn't go on to win the Champions League that year. So at the end of the day, we've done well to top the table, but that's not a reflection as to who's going to win the league, win the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? So different teams, you know what I mean? A lot of teams, that's when the heritage, experience, you know what I mean? Tactical managers, players that turn up, individuals that turn up in big moments. All these things play into football when you get into the knockout stages. All of these things play a part, you know what I mean? And certain of those ingredients we don't have right now. And it's for this team to prove that they've got it. So, listen, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. What's man saying? City fans are turning on Reinders and Haaland, which is baffling to me. I don't really get why they would turn on them. Yeah, I mean, look, critiquing performances is cool, but turning on them, why? Reinders been good this season. It's his first season as well. He's actually, actually done well for them. You know what I mean? Maybe he's going for a bit of a bad patch. Haaland, you know what I mean? Cool. But at the end of the day, like Haaland, we already know what Haaland can do, innit? We already know what Haaland can do. And Haaland most of the time has been carrying a lot of the weight of goals over there at Man City, bro. Listen, Haaland will turn up again. He'll turn up again. North, your team is the reason I have shifted to La Liga. I only watch City matches now, and that's it. I can't stand Harambo. Bro, listen. To be honest, you're only watching City because you're obviously a City fan, but bro, like you lot's football is just as bad as ours. You know what I mean? Like, when I watch Man City, like, it's dead football, bro. It's dead football. You guys used to play some good football with Sane, Sterling, KDB, David Silva, you know what I mean? Aguero. You lot used to play some good football. You even played good football when you had Tevez. You know what I mean? When you had man like Tevez in them, man. Now, right now, the football at Man City is dead, bro. It's dead, bro. I can't lie. It's proper dead. You know what I mean? Win it and get the trophy. If we get all 4 trophies, the parade will be lit, bro. Even if we do a double, the parade will be lit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if we do a double, even if we just win the major, bro. Like, ultimately, if we don't win the Carabao Cup and win the Prem, ultimately it is what it is, bro. That was my requirement. You know what I mean? to go out there and win the Prem, bro. So it's one of them ones, man. Even just one major, bro, it'll be lit, bro. It's been so long. It's been so long, man. And you could see it, like, from the reaction of all the fan base. You could see it yesterday, like, the relief of, yo, it's been so long, bro, since we've been in a final. You know what I mean? What's this? Havertz and Eze haven't been great in number 10, but don't slow it down like Ødegaard, Northside. Yeah, listen, it's true, bro. It's true, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's true. But listen, they need to step up, bro. They need to step up. Our number 10 row, we definitely got a problem with that. Because I'm not seeing enough from Eze, I'm not seeing enough from Ødegaard, and Havertz, I'm not seeing enough from either. Like, we've got a real problem. Like, neither one of our number 10s are actually performing well there. I've kept saying drop Ødegaard to the 8, drop Rice to the 6, and play Eze in the 10. But right now, it's kind of hard making an argument for them. Like, Eze was poor again yesterday. He was poor against Inter Milan. Yeah, I mean, he's been poor. And this is a player that I like, but his performances have left a lot to be desired. I didn't see Eze yesterday. I didn't see him. And I've not been seeing Eze linking up with Gyökeres. You know what I mean? Which is a major gripe of mine, because I'm like, yo, you should be the main guys giving service to Gyökeres. It shouldn't fall to Martinelli and Madueke. And yeah, I've seen Madueke and Martinelli provide more for Gyökeres than I've seen my actual number 10 that's supposed to be the creator of this squad. You know what I mean? It's one of them ones, bro. It's one of them ones. It's crazy. North, you going to the parade? No. Why am I going to go to the parade? Nah, bro. Nah. I'm cool celebrating here in Barca, bro. I don't want to go back to England. The only reason I'll go back to England is to see my mum and my sisters, you know what I mean? See family. But I don't want to go back to England, bro. For no reason at all. I don't want to go back to England. I'm done with England, bro. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't really... You know what I mean? And even if, like, I'm just not interested in going back to England, bro. Like, I'm so sick and tired of England, bro. Like, even for the parade, cool. Even for the parade, I'd rather watch on TV or something. I don't want to go back to England, bro. I'll be real, bro. Like, I've got the beach here. It's going to be summertime. You know what I'm saying? Bare beanies, bare girls outside. Like, why would I don't want to go back to England, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Not even for the parade. Like, I don't. Do you get me? Like, just don't, bro. Like, yeah. I just don't want to go back to England, bro. Like, since I've been here, you man ain't heard me. I'm going back to England. Like, I'm gonna have to, because I need to sell my car and, like, see my mum. But my mum knows she's coming out here. She knows I don't want to go back there. You know what I mean? But I need to sell my whip. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Oh yeah. I'm running from Stricto, bro. I was running from him. When I went to the carnival. I was running from him when I was in Shoreditch, live streaming in Shoreditch. Everybody knew that I was live streaming in Shoreditch. I was there for 5-6 hours. I was running, bro. I was running for my life, bro. I'm still running now, bro. I'm running so much from Stricto that I told him I live 2 minutes from the beach and I live in Barcelona. Come out whenever you want. You know what I'm saying? I was running, bro. I was running from Stricto, you know what I mean? Don't tell him, even though I've told the whole internet, don't tell him that I live in Barca, 2 minutes away from the beach. Don't tell him. And there's only one beach. You know what I mean? Don't tell him. Shh, it's a secret. I'm scared. Oh my God. Oh, bro. It's funny, man. It's funny, bro. Don't tell anyone, please. Everyone, I'm begging you, don't tell him that I'm in Barca. Even though I did a stream when I moved here, and I've been saying that I'm here. I do IRLs at La Rambla, at the beach. Everybody knows where I'm at in Barca. Please don't tell him, please, bro. Please, bro. Please, I beg you, please don't tell him. I'm so shook. You know what I'm saying? I'm so scared, bro. Please, I beg you, no one tell him, bro. No one tell him. It's a massive secret, bro. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. That's my thing. Don't tell him. I'm hiding. I've never heard anyone to hide and tell the location. I'm hiding. Please, guys. I'm getting shook now. I gotta look out the window. You know what I'm saying? I gotta look out the window, make sure it's... Oh, shit. I had to look out the window. Fucking hell. I don't know if Stricto was there. Fucking hell. I've only told him I live 2 minutes from the fucking beach. You know what I'm saying? It's mad, bro. It's mad. Please, nobody tell Stricto. Please, I'm very, very scared, bro. Very scared. Do you know what I mean? It's top secret. I know this is on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, these men are so retarded, bro. These men are so retarded. Oh, my days. Let me get my little sangria. You get me? My little sangria and that. You get me? You know what I mean? This is what happens when you can't cook me, bro. Man can't cook me, so man wants to talk about other shit, innit? You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro. Nah, they'll never collabing, bro. We're never collabing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm hiding, bro. You know what I mean? I'm hiding. Fucking, I'm trembling. What can I fucking do? I've got to change location. Oh my God. I've got to change location. Stricto might come down here. You know what I mean? It's mad. Big up, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone locked in, man. Big up to everyone locked in. You get me? You know what I mean? But it's calm, bro. It's calm. Because yesterday I saw him, innit? Like, he got rattled, innit? Because I told him that he had a toothpick, innit? I said, bro, when you finish with that toothpick, yeah, getting chicken bones out of your teeth, then you can address me, innit? I'm not talking to someone that's picking chicken bones and fish bones out of your teeth, bro. What's going on? I've got fish bones in the side of your teeth, bro. Come on, bro. Clean your plaque between your teeth before you address me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even... It is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But anyway, what's this? Anyway. But yeah, bro, I think it's gonna be City, bro. We're gonna face City, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it's gonna be City, bro, that we're gonna be facing. But yeah, man. I reckon we got this, man. I reckon Arsenal got this. I can't lie. I reckon we do win the Carabao Cup. The Prem, if Man City's mentality is gone, you know, they're called mentality monsters, the Sharks. They ain't sounded like mentality monsters and Sharks lately, based on what they've said in the media. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. We've got Eze as well coming out saying everything to me. Let me get this quote. What did Eze say? Let me get this quote. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me get the chicken bones out my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's continue. You want to work as hard as you can. Put in the type of performance that you need to put in. And for sure, I believe I will come. And I believe that we've got the confidence and the players to do it. We'll keep pushing for it. Bro, it is what it is, man. A big up Eze. Of course, this is my club, and from young, it's been the dream. So to win with Arsenal, to achieve stuff with Arsenal is everything to me. Well, you know what, yeah? You need to step up your performances, Eze. This all sounds great, Eze, yeah, but we need you to step up your performance, bro. You know what I mean? You need to step up your performance, bro. That's what you need to do, bro. You need to be stepping up your performances because it's not been good enough, bro. You know what I mean? You need to step up your performances, bro, because you have not been taking this number 10 role the way I expected you to. I like Eze. Everybody knows that I was happy when we bought Eze. Eze's been very hot and cold. I do feel like players like Eze and like Gyökeres do suffer from the way we play football, but you need to be bringing more, bro. You need to be bringing more. I need to see more from you, especially when I see Gyökeres making runs and I don't see you picking up them runs. You need to be doing more. But listen, I get it. For me, it's on the player and the manager. It's on the manager to put a system to maximize and get the most out of his players, but it's also on players to also have some level of accountability for their performance. At the end of the day, you're on the pitch. You're looking at the game. You're seeing the game. You need to do more, man. You know what I mean? It's not the first time we saw Eze doing an Ødegaard, though. That's the thing. It's not the first time, bro. Yeah, we need more from him, bro. We need more from him, bro. I'll be real. We need more from him. But listen, I know he loves the club. I know it's his club and stuff like that. But bro, we need more, bro. We need more. I know. Listen, I believe in Eze, and I think he's a top player. I think he's a very good player. But come on, bro. We need more, man. It's not enough. Not enough. I can't name one thing that he did. Yesterday, the goalkeeper created more for the outfield players than our number 10. That's embarrassing. Kepa made 2 opportunities for Martinelli to score. And he's our goalkeeper. I shouldn't be saying that my goalkeeper's creating more than my number 10. I shouldn't be saying that. I shouldn't be saying that. That's embarrassing for a number 10. That's very embarrassing, bro. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. Maybe we do need to do a Xhaka thing and strip him away from defending. Like, this manager's done it with Xhaka, so why can't he do it with Eze? Just stop him. He doesn't have to defend. Let him pick up good positions to then link up with Gyökeres. But I don't know. I don't know why he won't do it. Then again, Arteta did that with Xhaka when he was actually wanted the players to express themselves and go forward and take the game by the scruff of the neck. North, is there a reason you don't do watch-alongs? I don't do watch-alongs because there's like a... I feel like watch-alongs is very diluted, like within Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like so many people do watch-alongs that I'm like, I don't feel like it's really worth my time doing a watch-along. And I like chilling and watching the game. You know what I mean? But I am thinking about if I'm going to do watch-alongs for the World Cup, or I will do match reactions. I might do match reactions, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. I'm thinking if I'm going to do watch-alongs or not. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure yet what I'm going to do. But yeah, man, they just don't... It doesn't. There's just too many people doing it, bro. There's just too many people doing it. But bro, that's the thing though. Man can't bully me. You get me? Man can't bully me. That's the thing. You know what I mean? And that's why he's rattled, bro. Because he knows he can't bully me, bro. He's telling me about, yo, let's link up. I've already told him where I'm at. I'm not sending my location. Am I a dickhead? I'm not sending him where I live. Like, am I stupid, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? But if he wants to come down here, no one's stopping him coming down here. Come down here, it's down to him to show us how gangster he is, bro. If you're talking that gangster talk, it's down to you to show us how gangster you are. I live here, so I'm here all the time. You know what I'm saying? You show us how gangster you are. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It's down to him, bro. It's down to him. No, I'm the middle child. I'm the middle child. I'm not the youngest. I'm the middle child. You definitely need to do the World Cup Cape Verde, especially. Yeah, maybe I might just do Cape Verde. Maybe I might just do Cape Verde watch-alongs. You know what I'm saying? And then the rest of them, I just do match reaction. I'll do a Cape Verde watch-along and a match reaction. But this is what I'm saying. Like, where I'm from, you just when they catch you, they catch you. You know what I'm saying? I don't do all this talking stuff. You get me? And it's just pathetic. He can't debate my football talks. He can't debate me. So that's what he wants to do, the bad man thing. So it is what it is. I'm not talking on the internet and doing all that. It's down to you to prove to me how bad you are since you're such a bad man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is. People like that is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. I'm too witty for him. I'm too fast. My cusses obviously get to him. He's still upset about the backup dancer. I already forgot that I said that. I was like, you called me a backup dancer. Bro, take the L, bro. Just take the L, bro. I cooked you so many times. Take the L, bro. Just take the L. This is what it is, bro. Just take the L. It's calm, bro. Ja Rule took a L. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Man Ja Ruled you. It is what it is, bro. Just take the L, keep it moving, bro. You know me? Bro, he's like in his late 40s, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if I was genuinely shook, I wouldn't mention him. I wouldn't tell him where I live. You know what I'm saying? Well, I didn't say specifically, but the area. I'm going to be going to the beach. I'm going to be moving things. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm so shook, come down then. Show us how gangster you are. You know what I'm saying? It's down to you to prove that. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. These men are all chat online, bro. These men are all chat online. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Now, big up, bro. Big up, bro. This is what happens when they can't beat you in an argument. They want to be gangsters. Bro, gangsters that I know, they just get it done, bro. They just get it done, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hard to find in Barcelona. Trust me, I'm not hard to find. I'm not hard to find. But yeah, I'm a civilian. You know what I'm saying? I'm a civilian. You get me? But yeah, man. Anyway, like I was saying, I really hope that we win this Carabao, bro, and I really hope that we win a major honor, man. I really do. It's mad. You know what I'm saying? I really hope that we win this league, bro. Because if we don't win this league, it's gonna be one of the biggest bottle jobs I've ever seen, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, like, if please, Arsenal, just win me this league, bro. I'm begging you, please, bro. Please, bro. Just win me this league, man. Let me go into the World Cup happy. Like, I already know Cape Verde ain't winning it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if Cape Verde just, you know what I mean, get to the knockouts and that, like, I'll be proud of Cape Verde. Like, small nation, I'll be proud, man. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, bro. But I beg you, bro. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I still remember a waffle with chicken and guacamole I had on the beach in Barcelona 7 years ago. I might come back for that, bro. Barca's going to be lit, bro. I can't wait for the summertime, bro. Barca's going to be lit, bro. Super lit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm actually gassed at this final. I can't wait, bro. I reckon we win the Carabao. We win the league. Let's see, man. Let's see, bro. You know what I mean? Trossard or Martinelli at the left wing. I think I'd start with Trossard. If he doesn't do anything, bring Martinelli, because then he'll bring the pace in behind if we want to, you know, start hitting them on the counter. Do you know what I mean? So I'll probably start with Trossard. You know what I mean? I can't lie. You know what I mean? I'll probably start with Trossard, bro. Barca's it's a nice place, bro. It's a nice place. You think I'm sacrificing it for a man that's picking out flipping fish bones out of his teeth? Man, are crazy. I like the life that I'm living right now. I like it, bro. I like it. This is the happiest I've been in a long time. You know what I'm saying? The happiest I've been in a long, long time, bro. But yeah, man. It's just one of them ones, bro. It's one of them ones. You know what I mean? Arteta's all happy. Arteta, just get the job done, bro. Get the job done. You know what I'm saying? He said it was a perfect night against Chelsea. Listen, we progressed, man. Just win this cup, bro. Because if we don't win this cup, bro, it's going to be mad if we don't win this cup, bro. It's going to be mad. It's going to be absolutely mad. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. It's one of them ones, bro. We need to bring the league back to 9 points, and I feel better. Yeah, man. Listen, to the end of the season, what we got? 15 games left? Something like that? 14, 15 games left? To the end of the season, every game's a cup final, bro. It's a cup final. Barca's so class. I have a mate who stays there always. Enjoy visiting him. The walk down the beach is nice towards that W hotel. Yeah, man. It's nice, bro. And today's weather was decent, but I was up so late yesterday. I was talking to Unks that, yeah. But yeah, the second channel, he said he's going to edit the videos by the weekend. So I think we're going to launch that video this weekend, hopefully. You know what I mean? Nah, but bro, man's got a toothpick, bro. Man's like there, like the whole stream. Man's like there. Hey, what are you picking out your teeth, bro? You know what I mean? What's he picking out of his teeth, bro? You know what I mean? A little bit of leftover steak from last night. You know what I'm saying? Man's getting a little snack from in between his teeth, bro. It's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he was doing with that toothpick, bro. It's crazy, bro. That's how you know man's old, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? His dentures, with the dentures, man, it's just all, you know what I mean? It's all placky and that. It's crazy. When you live a good life, you don't give a F. When your life sucks, you look for a reason to disturb it. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, but I'm chill, bro. If our attack improves, I think we're taking a lot of trophies this season. Bro, the ability's there from the team, bro. The ability's there, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You ain't nothing special. Hey, she finished him, bro. She finished him with that. I can't lie. She finished him. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? No, if you reckon we win a major trophy, that Arteta will return to attacking football next season as he won't feel pressured anymore. I think he'll dumb down on the same thing, man. You know what I mean? I think he'll turn down on the same thing, bro. You know what I mean? I think he'll be even more defensive because he'll think, okay, this is the way I win trophies. I don't think he's going to change either way, bro. I don't think he will change, bro. I'll be so real. Won't feel comfy until we win. We could be 13, 15 points ahead right now. I get it. That's PTSD. That's PTSD, bro. Ever heard of Purple Aki? Yeah, I've heard of him, bro. I've heard of him. A Somali you, innit? Somali you, I think. Might be a dumb thing to say, but do you think Gabriel Hines coming has made Arteta better? Like rotations and more chances of success, or is it he's under pressure this season? He's under pressure, bro. I just think he's under pressure, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's under pressure, bro. He's under pressure. That's what it is, bro. He knows he's got to deliver this season. He knows there's no excuse, bro. You know there's no excuse. Nah, but bro, I'm scared though. I'm so scared. I keep cooking him. I'm so scared, bro. I'm scared. Please don't tell him. Don't tell him I'm 2 minutes down this road. I'm on the beach. Don't tell him, please. I beg you. Nobody tell him. I'm so scared of bumping into him. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but big up, man. Big up, bro. Listen, we just need to do what we need to do, bro. You know what I mean? We got Sunderland next. We need to focus on that. I'm expecting the team to learn from our last encounter with Sunderland. You know what I'm saying? Put the game to bed. Don't try and defend a 1-0 lead like we did last time and end up drawing 2-2 and dropping points. Kill them off. I don't want to see the performance that I saw against Chelsea in the Cup against Sunderland. Take the game by the scruff of the neck. Make sure we go out there and impose ourselves. I want to see Gyökeres being implemented in the attack again. I want to see Martinelli finding Gyökeres. I want to see Eze, if he's starting, finding Gyökeres. Havertz, if he performs, even though I thought he was rubbish against Leeds, if Havertz starts, bro, I need to see more link-up play. I need to see you actually creating. I need to see more shots. You know what I'm saying? Big up for the goal against Chelsea, but you weren't doing good enough in the number 10 role in recent times. I need to see more. I need to see this attack doing more. I need to see, you know what I'm saying, our players taking the opportunities. Madueke, whoever it is. Ødegaard, if you come on, you want to fight for your space, I need you to then go out there and do what you need to do. Do you know what I mean? Put the game to bed and get your wins, bro. I don't want to see no lackadaisy performance. The performance against Chelsea, I don't want to see it against Sunderland. This is the league now. I understood why he approached the Chelsea game the way he did, and we've advanced to the final. Fine. But the way in the league, every game's a final. Every game we must be playing for the 3 points. We need to win this league title. Nobody else is looking serious. Aston Villa ain't looking serious. Man City ain't looking serious right now. They are not looking serious. Both teams dropping points and literally handing it to us. Go out there and get this over the line. Sunderland is the next final. Every game final. Sunderland final. Brentford final. Do you know what I'm saying? Wolves is a final. Tottenham's a final. Do you know what I mean? Wigan, rotate the squad for the Wigan game. I want to see a proper rotation. But kill off the Sunderland team, because when we sat back, we allowed them to spam crosses into the box and they were able to get back into the game. Kill them off in the first half. Then you can start trying to, control the game, and the game's already out of reach. Then you can start trying to, nullify their attack and whatever the case may be. Don't be defending a 1-0 lead. Don't be defending a 1-0 lead. Do you know what I mean? And that's what we got to do, man. That's what we got to do. You know what I mean? Please no Ødegaard instant loss versus Sunderland. But this is the thing. Who are you playing in the 10? Because Eze's not been turning up. But if we implement an attacking style of football, maybe he will turn up. Havertz, for me, doesn't offer enough in the 10. He doesn't. The link-up play, non-existent. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he does little link-up play deep when he drops deep with the number 8. You know what I'm saying? Or with the 6. But he doesn't progress the ball enough for me to be a 10, to be effective. 10s are supposed to break the lines. They're supposed to play defense splitting passes. They're supposed to clock, the movement of the front three and make that pass before anybody else sees it. They're supposed to be the orchestrator of our attack. I don't see that from Havertz. I don't see him doing that. And that is why I don't want him to start. You know what I'm saying? We need to slap these men up, bro. We need to slap these men up. And as much as a lot of us, feel a bit more confident with the team, it's still down to the team to show us that they can be champions. At the end of the day, I'm not going over the top. This team has a lot to prove before I start fully believing that we can do something. The opportunity is there. What easier run do we need? What more of a capitulation do we need from our nearest rivals? What more do we need? They're not capitalizing. Man City are not capitalizing. Aston Villa not capitalizing in any moment. These men are fumbling the bag. So listen, man, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Bro, you were singing Super Duper making a shot. That's mad, bro. That's crazy, bro. Keep that to yourself, bro. I can't even lie. I don't know what's going on with you, bro. You know what I mean? Facts, we need 2-3 goals before half time. There's no reason why we can't. You know what I mean? North, I think those line breaking passes Eze used to make has been coached out of him. I think so too. But I don't think there's enough movement either, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, Bostack, I don't know what you're on right now. I swear that you need to just think about your life, bro. Like, just because we're in the Carabao Cup, bro, you're thinking super duper Mick, bro. That's crazy. I can't even lie. I think you need a timeout. I can't even lie. I think you need a timeout, bro. Northside, what about Jesus or Trossard in a number 10? Jesus is not a number 10. So I don't want to see that. Trossard, we played before in the number 10 before, and that was nah, bro. Didn't work. Yeah, I'm saying. Nah. Neither one of them, bro. Jesus and Trossard, neither one of them have been able to hold that down. We haven't played Jesus in the 10. We played him as a false 9, but Jesus ain't a creator like that. He'll link up play, but he's not a creator like that. Do you know what I'm saying? He don't create opportunities like that. He just plays little give and goals, but nah, bro. Nah. Trossard, nah, bro. You know what I mean? We don't need to know what man is doing in the shower. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what man's doing right now. Do you know what I mean? He definitely deserves a timeout. I can't lie. What kind of blasphemous comment was that? Nah, I can't lie. I can't read your comment out now for the remainder of the street. I can't read your comments out no more, bro. I don't know what you're on right now. You know what I mean? Nah. You got to go do that in Egal, bro. Egal TV. You can go do that there. They like that over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know I mean, we got Super Duper making exactly what we need. Imagine, bro. Imagine, they ain't even won nothing yet. That's crazy, bro. Bolstack, I'm going to remember that, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to remember that. Don't do that around here, bro. Don't do that around here, please. How dare you? You know what I'm saying? Look at what you done to the chat. You disturbed the chat now. Look at what you done to the chat. For this. Puta que pariu. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's mad, bro. It's mad. What's going on? One Carabao Cup final, man. The man are just losing themselves. This is... I don't know what's going on right now. I don't even know what's going on, bro. I don't even know what's going on. You get me? But yeah, man. Listen, big up, bro. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. And Shane Goon is live. Right. Big up to everyone that's locked in. We're gonna redirect to Shane Gooner. Northside raid on the way in. Northside raid. Big up to everyone that's locked in. And love, man. We'll speak soon. Love, familia.